Well, the MAGA are angry. Make America, 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 America. Oh, America. God bless America. Hey, wait a minute. They are not talking about America. They are talking about the United States of America. The Yankees are so freaking crazy. They now believe that they are Americans like the Haitians are. Yeah, but the Haitians are no Americans. They are Americans. But the Polacks, you Polacks and Nazis Polacks, they arrived here after World War I and World War II. Now they learn how to speak English and they are not longer Polacks. Now they are Americans. Americans. People like JFK Jr., Mr. Donald Trump, Melania Trump, Trump Jr., Tobar, Savoy, Ana Rodriguez, all these people, all these people are no longer United States of America nationals. Now they are Americans. Oh, America, God bless America, and everybody's American, and they are make America great again. Like America never have been great because I mean Christopher Columbus did not discover it, and Mr. Amerigo Vespucius could not figure out the hey, wait a minute, this is not an island, this is not India. This is something new. I'm over here in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I figured out that this is a freaking big continent, almost bigger than Africa. you know, but the MAGA, they don't know that. All they know is I make you feel so good. I make you feel so good. you know, and they call me a clown. Yes, the Boeing 787, the crash in India, it did not have a malfunction. A couple of switches were thrown and they went into shutting the engines down and then they turned the engines back on. So when they crash, what they found was the switches that control the fuel on the on position, but they say the switches were in the off position, one after the other, after a few seconds, but the engine trying to restart, reignite, but yeah. If you believe that crap, listen, I can sell you from property in Arizona. I mean, that is how crazy we getting in the humanity is getting. Humanity is going to a place that we don't need to go. We don't need to go there. And why we going there is because we trying to keep humanity primitive so we can control them. But something very important happened yesterday in California. They raid a marijuana plant, a farm. That is what it is. Marijuana is a plant. It's made by God. It's a plant. So they were farming, humans were farming what God gave them, marijuana. And the Polacos, they came here negating what they are. They learned how to speak English, and now they are color code black, color code Hispanico, color code Latinos, color code Haitians, color code from everywhere, controlled by a guy that is a Polak that learn how to speak English, went and assault them. And guess what happened? They start shooting at them with guns, and now they're offering $50,000 for the capture of this so-called migrant worker. And the reality is, if you look at their faces, they are Rodriguez, Savoy, Lavoy, they are Jimenez, Guerra, Gonzalez, they are originals, they are Apaches. Now the Apaches finally brought their symbols out, their instrument music out, and they are protesting what is happening in Texas. Yes, the Apaches are the original Texas. And what are they? Well, how about Geronimo the Apache? you know. So, so as you see, now people start using firearms against those they yesterday they were made to ride on the back of the bus. They were preventing from drinking water over fountains. They were preventing for entering cities, preventing from sitting at a restaurant and have a nice meal because their pigmentation was a little too much. And who were doing this? Preventing them, color code them? Well, the Polacos, they learn how to speak English. They today we call MAGA. So now MAGA have recruited into their mix people like Bon Jovi or Bon Jovi, people like E-Bike, people like Mongoose 1880. Now, the one at one point were repressed, utilizing the laws of the United States of America unconstitutionally. Unconstitutionally, we decided that these laws were unconstitutional. It were not made for the people. Was created by the white Americans. Now the same people that were made to ride on the back of the bus are the one trying to catch the marijuana grower. You follow me? I mean, it's insane. And who is making all this happening? Well, who? Mr. Donald Trump, a guy who cannot speak English. A man, they look at an African sitting across the street from him, a state, an African that is a head of a state, and told him, "Oh, you speak beautiful English. You speak beautiful English. You speak beautiful English. You speak beautiful English." Where the man, his native language is English. That is how crazy these MAGAs are. They're following people like Donald Trump. What do you think is going to happen? Well, this is what is happening right now. That is what I thought. And I knew it's going to happen. And I told everyone, and they tell me that I was just insane, that I was crazy, and that I was wrong. And they just want to win. They want to win. Yes, they are winners. So now that is what is happening. What do you think that the Republican Party have done since I can remember, since Reagan? Well, they claiming that they are conservative. Conservative mean I don't want to spend money, and they have grown the government every single time. I never forgot Bush when he created the Homeland Security, and now Trump is doing the same. Trump come into power and say, "I'm going to destroy the swamp." Well, guess what? Now people start figuring it out that I was correct. These people are for themselves. They don't care about nothing. And who is in power? Those that yesterday told you that they are going to destroy the swamp, like Bongino guy that sits up there on the microphone like mine and lie to you. The difference in between him and I, and the reason you don't see me, you don't want to hear me, is because I don't lie to you. That is the reason. I don't make you feel good. But Bongino did, and now Bongino is saying that he understand that Mr. Jeffrey the molester, the was killed in jail. Now he is not killed in jail. He committed suicide in jail. You know, and MAGA are very frustrated about that. Well, no blame me. I told you so. And if you voted for Trump, you need to get the hell out of the United States of America because you are a primitive, conditioned person. You are evil. That is what you are. You are evil, especially if you are color code black. If you color code black and you chase a Apache down a field of marijuana, you need to go back to I don't know where because the Africans don't want you up there, the Canadians don't want you up there, and sure the English, the language that you learn it, they sure don't want you up there. I mean, for real. So where are you going to go? Well, I think you need to go swimming. That is what I think. So that is the reality of it. These people are destroying the United States of America and it is mi culpa that I have no knowledge to transfer that learning to you, that you are making a mistake and that you have made a mistake. with Donald Trump. And you will have made a mistake with Kamala, and you will have made a mistake with everyone right now in power in the United States of America, because the only thing they want is advance themselves. We need to change the way we utilize money. We need to change the way we pay each other. We need to reestablish the Constitution of the United States of America. We need to grow humanity. We cannot longer operate in the basis that we have done it for now 250 years. It's impossible. Humanity for the past 2,000 years have done the same technique to control humanity. We need to advance from that. How can we do that? How can we advance to from primitivism? Education. That is the only thing that I can see. Education since you were born. Yes, conditioning. And no erroneously conditioning, but condition the population to see reality, to see reality. No, Elon Musk did not enter politics to advance you, to advance humanity. He advanced politics so he can make some money out of the government. And for some reason, it did not work out. And now he's against MAGA. But he was MAGA 2, 3 days ago. So to South Africa with him. Saludos.